Hi everyone, today I am super excited because I'm going to be showing you a very simple steak recipe and it's going to be just so delicious. Yeah, your taste buds are going to be all over because this is going to be so delicious. I have a gorgeous steak over here, and to accompany my steak I'm going to be making potato wedges and a little bit of greens. Yeah, so for the greens I'm going to be using pork choy. I saw a very nice a very nice and fresh pork choy, so I decided to buy and pair this with my steak. So without further ado, let's get started. So I'm going to start off by preheating my oven at 200 degrees Celsius for about 10 minutes, and then I'm going to be making rosemary potato wedges and they're going to be so good. To my potatoes I'm going to be adding some oregano. I sprinkle in dried oregano, and then I'm going to sprinkle in with some coarse salt, and to flavor my potato wedges I'm going to be adding fresh rosemary. This is how you pluck the leaves. You just hold down and pull and the leaves will be, yeah, they'll come out very easily. This already smells so good because rosemary is always very fragrant. So now I'm going to sprinkle or add a little bit of oil to my potatoes. Using a spatula, I'm going to mix everything together. Make sure all the potatoes are coated with the oil. And then I'm going to place my potatoes in a single layer. Once done, I've already preheated my oven, so I'll bake my potato wedges or roast my potato wedges for about 30 minutes. As my potatoes are baking, I'm going to be making my vegetables, my pork choy. So to my pan I'm going to add in some oil. I'm using a cast iron. And then over medium heat I'm going to add in my pork choy. Using my spatula I'm going to move around the pork choy so that cooks, and don't worry it's going to wilt down. As my pork choy cooks, I'm going to sprinkle in some salt and some pepper. You want your pork choy to be well seasoned, so yeah. Don't forget to add the seasoning. As my pork choy is cooking, I'm going to move over to my steak. Using a paper towel, I'm going to tap my steak so that I can remove any excess water. Flip. Make sure my meat is very dry. Move over to my pork choy, and as you can see, starting to wilt down. Let my pork choy cook, and then I'm going to move over to my steak. So to my steak, I'm going to add a very generous amount of salt because most of it is going to fall off. Flip and then salt the other side. pepper. Using my hands, I'm going to make sure all the spices stick onto the meat, just like that. Move back to my pork choy, and yeah, it's almost cooking. So this is a very simple recipe with very minimal ingredients. So I've only, and spices also, so I've only used black pepper and salt so far, and fresh rosemary and oregano. Yeah, that is very easy, and I know you can get the spices. My pork choy is ready, so I'm going to place mine in a bowl. The moment you notice that the pork choy is very tender, as in the stock of the pork choy is tender, your pork choy is ready. So now I'm going to bring the flames to high, add some oil. Once my pan is hot, I'm going to place in my steak. Fits perfectly because my cast iron is very huge. This is a 12-inch cast iron. So you're going to cook the steak according to your preference. If you like yours well done like me, you're going to make mine the same as me. And if you like rare or medium rare, yeah, it's up to you. I'm going to be cooking mine for 3 to 4 minutes on each side. So if you have a small pan, you can just debone the steak and then you remain with the steak itself. Yeah. After 3 minutes, I'm going to flip. Just look at that color. And then I'm going to add in some cloves of garlic and some rosemary. Add in some butter. So my steak is going to be very delicious. So as the steak cooks, I'm going to scoop in the oil onto the steak, and this is going to add a lot of flavor because of the garlic and rosemary. So this is a stove top steak recipe. If you have a grill, outside grill, it will be the best actually. But today we are making stove top steak. My steak is ready, so I'm going to turn off the heat, and then I'm going to transfer my steak to my cling film over here. Just look at that beauty. So I'm going to wrap up my cling film. I let my steak rest a little bit because I want all the flavors to soak in, and yeah, the meat is going to be so good. It's been an amazing 30 minutes and my steak and potato wedges are ready, and I'm surely going to enjoy my lunch. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope I catch you on my next video.